Well, I figure out it will be 15 seconds delay, so you might be seeing me already, but I don't see myself on computer that you see me. Hi. Was very impressed by the John's confidence, previous presenter. I'm so nervous, first time. So I just wanted to say thank you for Stacy and team for organizing it. It's not only for people who are watching and learning something new, it's for us who show it to you, a big experience too. So what I was going to no, I will wait a few minutes till it will show and I will see that you're people with me, and I will introduce myself and tell you what I will be going to do here today. So, oh, I must need to refresh my computer to see. Maybe I'm there already. Just a second. Yeah, I'm here, I guess. Yeah. It will show and I will see that there are people. Okay, hello, hi team. I have to thank you personally because we tried all the tripods and wire as I did before on the lamp. Okay, hello, and hi team. Oh, sorry, I have to stop. Stop. Yeah, no, it's okay. Thank you team for this tube thing, because that's in the end what worked, and I hope you will be able to see everything that I will be doing here. The shows were all cancelled, I guess, everywhere, and we can think about what we can do now to just enjoy something new, and maybe you will enjoy what I'm doing and try to do it also. When I went to the shows, you all know that if you have big pieces, they are like candies, and people like to look at them, but more often people buy little things, and that's what I like to do, little things. And also at this time, I think that not many of us can get clay, and we can use leftovers to make little things like I will show you today. What else I wanted to say? I'm so nervous. Yeah, I'm Marina Vern, and I live on Grand Manan Island in Bay of Fundy. We moved here from Montreal 10 years ago, and I'm a full-time potter, and I have my studio where I sell things that I make. And we have a farmers market in summer. I hope we will have to Saturdays, and a lot of tourists buy little things. So small things that I will be talking today. Little vases, they are not hand built, they are on made on wheel. I will put my face out of the screen, and I will be showing you the little things that I have. So little vases, as I said, I'll put them away because I already showed them to you. You can make from scraps little earrings. That's what I'm showing you now, and they are very thin. All this is bisque fired. They are very thin, and the clients always say, "Oh, they are so light." And that's the great thing, because people think that pottery is always heavy, and it's not. So this is the finished earrings. I have no thank you, Kami. Yeah, my accent, nobody recognized my accent. I was born and raised in Moscow, Russia, and then 30 years lived in Canada, in Montreal, speaking French. So now it's mix of 3 languages. My husband is English, and English, French, and Russian. Hi people. I am so nervous. I have to read all your comments. Hi Stacy. Hi everybody. So this one I will show after. So this is another pair of earrings, and this I'll after. What we will be talking today is little things. I'll show you little things, and then we will get back to work. Okay? Oops. As I promised that I will be showing how to make them, I said to myself, I will not show the process of making stamps because they're relatively easy to do. Where's my... I need the rib. I will show you what I have. So, plenty of rollers. You just make them, you can extrude them, you can just cut by hand, and then stamp whatever your imagine will take you where. This is rollers, which you use like that. Do you see it? Okay, yeah. Then I have rollers. I made them all myself, like this. And you use them like that. And then tons and tons of, oh, I put earrings here. Tons and tons of leaves and flowers. So, you see? This is the little things that you... So how you make them, you just make a shape like this one, and you look how it's ergonomically easy to hold it. Let it dry a bit so it will be leather hard, and then you carve all your design there. So I have big ones which are rounded, and they are easy to use on the, not on the flat slab, but on the round pieces like balls. But you can use them on the flat one too. So I have them. This is the jar with all the ocean theme stamps. Oops, this is new. I just took it out of the kiln 2 days ago and didn't try it yet. Have to press it more than. You also can do, oh, where's my, you also can, where's the needle? Yeah, here. What you can do, if you made the stamp which is a bit like this deep, you can do that. You see? Okay, I have one which I have to show you, my starfish. This is all also, you see, it is all carved, and then the dots are done with the ball tool. But the main thing about that, when you do stamps, you have to think that if you do the hole like here with the ball stamp, that's what will be the raised part in your impression. Tim, I didn't see what you're messing up with. Good. I didn't have time to look at the messages and to comments because I'm already nervous. Don't mess up with me. So you see, this is my star. This is the impression. Usually I do for the star more even ball of clay, and that's what I'm doing. Oi, sorry. See? What I was saying, on the stamp, all the holes became the bumps which are elevated. You see well? Okay, so I also have a lot of things like carved like this, and you can also do stamps from findings. Like, look at this angel. One of my friends lended me an antique brooch. It was silver brooch, gorgeous. I know it may be with the time, she said this brooch already more than 100 years old, so I don't think that the author, the artist will be upset with me. So you can do this. I have, I make them, I use them to put on the mugs. And what I will be showing you today is something that I love to do. Those ones. I will explain you what are those. You see well? This is chicken and this is chicken. No, I don't have those ones. This is leaf. And where are the leaves? And those are leaves. Again, it's just make the shape so it's ergonomically nice for you to press, and then when it's leather hard, carve it. And actually about that, I have to tell you a story. I've been last year at the workshop with Bill, I'm not sure I know how to pronounce his name right. And he told us the story about his mom, that she was doing tea leaves. I never saw which ones she did, but I loved the idea. And, you know, we steal ideas. So I stole the idea and made my tea leaves. But then people loved them so much, I started to make birds. Where's my bird? Here. Birds. Oh my God, I almost show you all everything. It's only 10 minutes. Is there? Hi, people. Hi. I don't know. Oh, so many people say hi. Thank you so much. So I started to do birds. I started to do fish. Where's my fish? Here's my fish. Hi, Tim. Okay, fish. And also kitty. Where's kitty? I have an owl, but I don't have an owl, you see, which is ready. I think I sold the last one. Okay, chicken, owl, yeah, and cat. So now I will show you how I work with them. Okay, where's my rib? Yeah, here's my rib. I have to compress again because plastic was lying on it. Yeah, where are pliers? Anybody saw my pliers? Well, I guess I don't know. Why I'm talking about pliers? Hello again. Tim, your thing with the tube works well. So to cut the shape, first what I'm doing, I'm cutting the shape with a cookie cutter. What I'm doing, I'm hoarding everywhere cookie cutters, the metal cutters where I can find, and then I reshape them to the shape that I need. Like this is for the leaf, and because it will be like a plate, I'm always looking for something that will be a bit bigger. So we will try with the leaf now. I use plastic, which I put on top, and I put my cookie cutter, and I found this one, and I don't know where I found this, but Thrifties maybe. I didn't know what is that, and I said, oh, this can help me press my cookie cutters. You see me well? So we press this so the top will be already nice and smooth. Not much space now with all this stuff. Then I take a piece of newspaper. Where did I put? Oh, I put it down. Now I don't have space with all this cutters. I have to say that I first press it on the table, my leaf. I have to wait 15 seconds so I can see what you see. I press it so all the spaces around are even. It's not working this well as usual when I'm in public. And then I take my big sponge. I already cut it. You can take the old sponge foam from the furniture, but I think it is a bit stiffer than this sponge. It's just an auto shop I bought. Put it back, and now you have a little plate. As you saw, the first press is usually okay, but on the second one, it's just bisque fired. On the second one, it will stuck to the clay. That's why I have this. I will show you on the second one how I use it. Oh, this is my chuck. Not my belly. I have to put my little stuff there. After it is leather hard, I will take this tool and just will have to go around and smooth this on. I just remembered that yeah, this one. I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. Okay, let's try second one, and then I will show you how to work with this. Okay. I'm not a talker. I better work when I'm not saying anything. My husband will tell you I don't like to talk. I just wanted to show you all other shapes of cookie cutters that I created especially for all my molds, no, stamps, sorry. Like, what is this? This is for the chicken, and this is for whale. Let's see, which way? Yeah, like this. I have another leaf. let's try another one. Which? Let's try fish. Where is the press? Oh, I don't think you see it there. Not enough space. Okay, fish. Hi. Hi, guys. Oh, Andrea, hi. Andrea is from my alma mater, Dorval Potters Guild. I started in Montreal in Clay Potters Guild, and then I was a member of Dorval's Potters Guild. Andrea Shilgalis was my teacher. It's okay, I'm happy to see you. I have no second to look through the comments, so I didn't even know that you are not there. I was hoping you are there, Andrea. Okay, so now we have a fishy. Again, I put it on the paper because if I put it on the table, it might stuck. Even my table is treated with linseed oil. Where's the fishy? Yeah. And as I said, I use some of this. I just put cheesecloth around it, the container. So what I usually do, I press it on the table hard on all sides, so I will have a nice impression. Then I lift it from the paper without moving. Better without moving, because with the lift it's easy to put it back on the same place where it was. With others I try not to move it. Put it on the foam and press it. Voila! Just adjust a bit. Where's my chalk? Where's my chalk? I put my chalk already exists 12 years and I cannot make another one. I tried and every time it's not as good as the first one. When I invented it, people say that it looks like a heart, which I didn't know it was M&V. Yeah, so this is my second one. Then I found this one. It's a vintage apple thing, cookie cutter. And I thought, oh my goodness, I have to make something with this too. Because some people told me that they use foam and wooden blocks or something to press clay to create this. So for the apple, it could be just round like this, right? But then I will have to decorate it somehow inside. So I just did a little bit of slip trailing and carving of seeds. So we'll try an apple now. It's a big one. Where is plastic? Here's plastic. With this one I could do it by hand, but I still like my press thing. Do you see it or not? No, I have to move it again here. Hi Anna, another Dorval Potters Guild member. Hi Anna, how are you? Okay. This one. Oy. Almost ruined my leaf. Paper. Much noise. Paper. A bit of this. I'm using this because if I do several of them, the bisque stump starting to be a bit wet and starting to stick. If I could do one, I can get away without cornstarch. So I have this one, just I put it in the middle. Are you seeing that? Well, okay, so press good. Okay. And again, I'm lifting it, trying not to move it. My phone. Et voila. Here you are. I'll just I have an apple ready here. You see? I'm waiting till I will see it on computer, but I forget all the time that it's 15 minutes of or seconds of delay. Okay, so if anybody just came here, I'll try one more. Oh, I forgot to put my chocolate. And then I can answer your questions. And then I will tell you something else. Okay, what I'm doing now next, let's make, what do I have? Oh, let's make a chicken. This is a big one. I just have enough space here. Okay. Thank you, Deb. Hi, Robin from Pennsylvania. Oh, thank you, Janelle. I am nervous. Maybe I will be less if I will do it again, like Tim does every week or even more often. But just before I started, it was like 5 minutes and I tipped over this water jar or whatever container, and it was like, oh my god, that's what I need. Pendant, this pendant, I'll show you this pendant. I don't know if you will see, I really dislike when people use glass with pottery, because when I just started I was very amazed with results, and I used them for decoration plates to put on the wall. And one firing, I ran the finger on the surface and the little shiver came out of a little piece of glass. I didn't cut myself, thanks God, but I was terrified that somebody could just dust it and cut themselves. I immediately stopped doing those ones. Even people ask me after, because they do look gorgeous. But here I do use glass. We find on the beach before. I hope in future we will be finding them again. Little pieces of beach glass, the blue ones, tiny, which they call mermaid tears. So on this pendant, I put on each side of the starfish little piece of this mermaid tear, and with the blue glaze it's just created this pool. It's really beautiful. I like them too, but it's the only time when I use the glass, and I don't know if you can see it, it doesn't craze at all. It's totally under the glaze. It just gives the color and the story of the mermaid tears. So I just press this one. Yes. Oh, you see, if I talk I cannot work. If I work, I'm silent. So here's, I made this one in shape of cloud, which worked with my hot air balloons. Whew, everything now in cornstarch. But I also use this one for chickens. first paper. I cleaned my table of all my stuff and now I'm disorganized. Chicken, 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 chicken. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to eat you. Okay, here it is. Where's my starch? Starch, starch, starch. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Seneca. So we are pressing this one, our chicken. This one I have to press very hard. I like to use clay, to use slab, which I made the day before, like I did it yesterday evening. Because if it is too wet, it will wet your stamps and it will be hard to make several of them. Oh, sorry, you see, I cannot talk and work. I took the stamp off, I shouldn't. Now it will be hard to get back on the chicken. Oh, chicken. I think I will ruin you. Sorry. So I have to lift it without moving it off. I don't think it will happen. Put it on the... Let's see. Oh. Okay, let's try. Almost. I almost get it on the place. Oh, the chicken has now 3 legs. Yeah, I made this slab yesterday because if it's too fresh, it will be too wet. And if it is too hard, like leather hard, it will be too hard for you to press. See, I didn't do it on the right space, so to level it in a bit. Okay. Wait, chicken, poor chicken. Now she got a clay in the face. Now I can see what you wrote there and answer your questions if you wish. Where's my mouth? Oh, thank you, Pamela. I hope that you will try. Like I said in the beginning, I will not show how I do them, but I have time, I guess, still, and I can show you. Everything starts from the ball of clay. And I shape it, for example, let's say, the ball with a handle. And if you, when you do this, your fingers will create the grab, you will grab it then for using. So now you have a stamp which you leave aside to become leather hard, and then you can carve it. Stacy, what do you mean about makes it level? Ah, yeah. Thank you. My goodness, I'm so happy that you like it, and I hope you will try it, because I loved the idea yesterday. I saw the video about using the colored slip to put on mugs. Oh, I will be trying that for sure. So, any questions? Because I don't know what I wanted to tell you the story. I don't know about you, but it happens with me sometimes that when I make mug or other pot, it doesn't want to be what I want it to be. Like you pull a mug and you pull it too thin on the top, you can have to cut it. So I do have pug mill and I do recycle clay, but I really don't like to lose the clay which I already wedged, which I already weighed, which I already centered and through. So what I do usually, for example, a mug, I have to cut shorter. I keep it, and I keep the little pot which happened to be instead of mug, and then I make little spoons. Do you see them? They're all different shapes. Some are with like this, some are with shells, some are other stuff, and you can use it. And what happens most of the times, people buy those ones first. I don't know, little spoons attract people, or just, oh, I put always on this little jars, or whatever you call them, pots, I put birds. And this is, for today, will be the little tip, bird making. I was supposed to go to Montreal to give a workshop of creating little figurines, but with this situation, of course, everybody stay home and stay safe. And I decided to show you today how I do little birds. So Anna, hope you will show all your buddies in Darwal Potters Guild this video, and when it will be on YouTube, how I make birds. So, as usual, everything begins from the ball of clay. I will try to make it closer so you can see what I'm doing. First, and I always say to myself, the birth begins from the head. First you do the little pea ball on the top of the other ball. And this pea ball has to have a little beak. Yes, dear.
Hey?
Yes.
Are you still at it?
Yes, I am.
Okay, fine.
Bye.
I just wondered if everything was okay.
Everything's fine, thank you. I'm still nervous. Little beak. And now you have to see what will happen, because with one move you will have a bird. How it is. So then I'll take oh, I put it away. I didn't know that I will need it. Anyway, I have water. I have all my tools, which are one jar is for spoons, all sorts of forks, spoons. One jar is for all the tricky things like knives, needles. Okay, and now I will show, oh yeah, another tip. Yes, I love to give up tips and tools. Look at this thing. This is the best tool ever for sculpting and all sorts of things. They have, this is for nuts. They have all different tops. Ones are round like this, another are pointy. As see, I have like dozens of them, and I love to work with them. What do you do now? Your birdie is almost finished. You take the tool and you create the wing. And another one, I'm not doing well because it's far from my nose. And then you take the other end And your bird is ready. Put a bird on your pot. Okay, what else? About changing the shape, brilliant. Okay, I don't know what shape. You are very welcome, Sally. Oh, please share it because that's why we are doing it, so you can share it with you. And don't forget about that. It's brilliant. I love it. What else I can share with you? Yeah, so I was showing today that, Greg, I don't know where I put the pliers. I was showing you today the cookie cutter, which you can report. This one, my new ones, new that I found. So I have some more clay here. I'll show you. One more. Did you find my cutters, Greg?
Cutters?
No, pliers, no. Not cutters, pliers. I wanted to show. You see it now? I wanted to.
I do have pliers here.
Where?
The big ones.
Can I have them?
If you show me, I gotta get paid.
Okay.
There you go.
Bye. So this one I found just recently, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is the sun. Oh, I don't even need pliers. I can use it by my hand. Yeah, phone calls. So I just push it so it will be. And I think I need something to make it round there. Okay, I think I'm having round.
Okay, just hold on. Marina?
Yes?
Scroll down to your comments. You're quite far behind.
Oh,
It's Andrea.
I cannot. I
Okay.
will do it just in 5 minutes when I
She'll do
finish.
5 minutes.
I'll scroll down and I check the questions, and if I don't answer some questions because they can be too far and I didn't see them, I promise you I will go after the video is finished, and I'll check all the questions and I will answer you by writing them in comments. Okay, so this, well, we'll try that. Where is my press? Yeah. I'll do this last, and I'm thinking to do this as a sun, but I don't have any round, just round flat things. I could use something, but I will do it by hand. Yeah. It's getting too sticky. Birdie. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, come on. Sorry guys, much noise. Not much space. Paper. I will not put the cornstarch because I want to make it, and I don't want that. I don't want the impression to be made. I just want the round thing. You see? Do you see it? What I did? I used the one which I use do the apple. And I think I will be finishing with this one. Be with me, people. Just a second. I moved everything around. I have no idea. I wanted to use my slip trail to show you, but I think I will use my magic tool. I have also the jar with, oh, I found it. The jar with all the sorts of round things. be looking like. Ugh. Needle, needle, needle. Yeah. That's why I like with clay. You don't like it, just take it off and do it again. Okay guys, I think this is it what I will be doing for today, and I will scroll down and look for piglets. Those are new ones. I will show you the piglets. They are drying, ready to be biscued. Oh. So you are very welcome, Lori. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness, Tracy. I was trying yesterday to make a video, and after I looked at it online, and I said to my husband, oh my god, I sound like a doll talking. I have to get my voice lower. What's the brand of the tool? You talk about that? Nut pick. Yeah, it's a nut pick. It's not a brand of tool. I buy them everywhere you can find them. In Thrifties or Value Village or something else. The birdie again. Here. I don't know if I have anything but birdie here. Drying. Oh. Oh, I will show you the birdies. Wait. I have birdies. Here, the birdies. And you can also do not only birdies, but you know where I am. Fishes. This is the one that was supposed to be a mug, and it didn't happen, so I put the fish on it and made the spoon, which will have a float on top, as you see. We couldn't see you put the eyes. Okay, this birdie with the eyes. Now it has no eyes. No eyes. Where's my magic tool? Here it is. Okay, let me see if you see that. Pew. Pew. Oh, I'm starting to make noises like Tim. You're contagious, Tim. Okay, so the fishy going away. Birdie. Oh, thank you, Nox. You can watch me all day. I'm already exhausted. Where's my mouse? I wanted to see other comments. Oh, well, not 15 minutes, it's 15 seconds, Andrea. And it's not only with me, it's always a delay. That's why I don't know what you see now, guys. It's oh, thank you, Amanda. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, Amanda. Are you still doing pottery? I hope now you have more time not teaching at school. Oh, General Wilson, you are talking about my son? Yeah, I'm sure you can do the sunflower. Yeah. By the way, that's what I said. It's so great with clay. This is my son, right? I still have 10 minutes, so I'll show you. With clay, you can just erase whatever you had, and instead of the sun, do the sunflower, right? Channel. And my favorite tool, again, I cannot stop telling you how I love this tool. It's the best after your finger. This part, you see it is rounded, so we can just do like that. How about that? Okay, so what we have there again. Oh, Stacy, I love you too. Thank you so much. Oops. Oh, that's what happened. You know what happened? I wanted to tell you about that I put the cheesecloth on this container which has holes like it is from dollar store. Celery. And I didn't take this plastic out because I thought, what if the rubber band will break and all my cornstarch will fall out? But with this one, at least something will stay inside. And look what happened now. Ah! Lucky me. It didn't happen when I hold it upside down. Okay. You are very welcome. Oh, Jerry, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you for doing this because I'm telling you, I wanted to say that again, thank you, Stacy and team for organizing it because as I said, it's not only for people who are watching and learning new stuff, for us too, because it took a bit my mind off the stuff that's going on now, and I was so admiring everybody who posted their videos on there, and then I learned a lot myself. So, and I was thinking about how I will be doing it and was nervous how it will go, and I was practicing, and we were trying to set all the stuff and did it with Tim's help with his video. Thanks again. So I don't think I have any more questions, and if I did miss some, I will answer them in writing in comments. Thank you so much for everybody for watching, and I hope I will be brave enough to do it again sometime when I will accumulate enough of new ideas to share with you. Okay, I don't see. Oh, you're. Thank you, John Wilson. Oh, even in Russian. Thank you, Andrea. You see, I was so nervous what I was doing here to not to forget to show you everything. So I didn't even look through comments, and they are absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I will have to get back to it and cheer it out a bit. You are very welcome, Anna. Oh, thank you, my goodness. Thank you, guys, and I hope you all still stay well and safe, and I hope you enjoyed what I showed you, and I hope to see more things that you will do with the tips and tricks that I showed you, and wish you all health, prosperity, and good luck to all of us. I think I will have to drink some water now. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, I have to finish.